Ganda gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Nino empowering you, especially 40s and above, to rebuild your health by gaining muscles. Kamusta po yung buhay-buhay natin? As we always say, galaw-galaw para hindi pumanaw. I am sure that today you have performed at least some form of physical activity. May that be walking or maybe working out, may that be sauna for some people, may that be choosing stairs over escalator. Every small habit matters. That's why I like to say congratulations for taking charge of your own health. The reason why most of you are listening here or because you want to take charge of your health. You don't want to depend everything on your doctor and you want to take responsibility of your own health. Let me know from the comment section below what's the number one stressful habit that will slow down your muscle gain journey. Marami. But what I'm about to share to you are the ones that I have tested myself as a coach. These are the things that I have learned a lot in the hard way. And these are the things that I have noticed as well with most of my students in coaching. And that's why, if possible, you learn from other people's mistakes. No need to learn personally because some form of mistakes are costly and we don't want that to happen to you. So, again, what do you think? What are some of the habits that you think that will slow down your muscle gain journey? Marami po. Pero yung walo na to are the ones that are common among most of my students. I have tested it myself. And again, if possible, let's simplify it. Let's avoid this kind of habits. Again, I'm so happy that we have partners in this Transformation Challenge 2024. We have our 14-week transformation partners. I'd like to say thank you to our amazing partners, Hito Cocina. As you can see, their logo in my screen right now. Nandito sila sa gilid natin. Hito Cocina. Amazing dark local chocolates. We also have Keto Mojo. And speaking of Keto Mojo, kanina nandun kami sa branch nila sa Imos, Cavite. Napakasarap, napaka-dense sa protein. It makes us feel fuller for longer. In fact, we are planning na right now na hindi na kami mag-dinner because napaka-dense yung first meal namin doon sa Keto Mojo. Napakasarap. Visit their branches. They have one in Cubao, one in UST, also in Cavite. That's their main branch. We also have Sweet Best if you're looking for an option for a low-carb sweetener. If you are looking for low-carb ingredients and if you are into baking, this is our recommended sweetener. Also, we have Lucas Butter Steaks. My favorite, by the way, when it comes to steaks. When I compare the price with other steaks, this is very affordable. And the steak is buttered-ish. There are steaks na very dry, hindi fresh. But Lucas Butter Steaks made a commitment to make their steaks juicy and fresh. Also, we have Cafe Viva. Speaking of Cafe Viva, I have here their cup, no? Low carb anytime, anywhere. That's the slogan of our low carb coffee, Cafe Viva. Those people who have concerns with caffeine and sometimes triggered if may GERD po kayo, one of the things that you have to limit and avoid, no, is caffeine. Cafe Viva is also a safe option. You have to try these products and make sure this fits your goal. Also, I like to think perfect match. The to go to meat selection natin, high protein, low carb, and they have spreads as well. So check these products out. Support them so that we can mm, promote, not really promote, but to let the word out that hindi boring ang low carb. Okay, hindi boring ang low carb. There are many amazing products, both yummy at saka healthy. Hello to you, Coach Dan Dan, watching from Bacolod. Kamusta yung workout session natin? Maria, Concepcion Medina is also watching. Napaka-refreshing ng background ni man. Saan man niyang sulok na mundo, for sure, walang tatalo sa beach ng Pilipinas. Tama po ba? Virginia Bulado Gaarin is also watching. Kamusta po kayo? Kamusta yung workout natin? Coach Nins, good evening, Ma'am Gemma Nationales. Napakaganda ng smiley, Ma'am Gemma. Coach Dandan, you have to social talaga. Lying on bed while playing on the phone for hours. Napaka on point yan. I believe that's one of the stressful habits that we must limit. And I think there are alternatives to this. Kasi lying on bed while playing on your phone, we might find this relaxing. But if you're not careful, your 15 minutes na lying down will turn to 1 hour to 2 hours up until you lost track of time na. Good evening, Coach. Watching here from CDO, Misamis Oriental, Mindanao, si Ray Sareno, Langkaw. Kamusta po kayo, Sir Ray? Good evening to you, Glenda Pajarillo. Yes, there you go. May mga questions tayo dito. Let's answer this mamaya. Place all your questions here. We'll answer it one question at a time mamaya. Mirna Barnido is also watching. Good evening to you, ma'am. One of my amazing students, dedicated students in Worth Dagan Academy is Ma'am Sabina Vlog is also watching. Kamusta po kayo, Ma'am Sabina? Leonisa Ebale is also watching. Kamusta kayo, Ma'am Leonisa? Napakaganda po ng ngiti niyo, ma'am. Napaka-refreshing tingnan. We also have Hector Jason watching from CDO. Kamusta kayo, Sir Hector? I think baka malapit kayo kay Sir Ray Langkaw kasi taga CDO lang din po siya. Marami tayong viewers dyan sa CDO, in fairness, ng mga dedicated students natin sa CDO. Also, we have Tita Carolina Kion is also watching, one of our modern seniors taking charge of her own health. Ano nga ba yung mga stressful habits that you must avoid? Number one, of course, we know this. Highly processed foods. What are those things? Of course, we know artificial, ultra-processed sugars. May mga ingredients that do not promote healthy lifestyle. Also, we have yung mga sugar na very high that will spike your insulin at saka magdudulot ng crashes. Naalala ko when I was in high school and even in my first years as a teacher, because my first job was actually a teacher. Naalala ko after lunch, no? Kasi yung lunch ko usually maraming rice talaga yan kasi baon, 'di ba? Baon tapos tipid hack, konti yung ulam, marami yung rice para makasurvive kami. So high school, first years in my work as a teacher, I do tons and loads of rice at 12 noon for yung meal ko for lunch. Alam mo, pagka 1 p.m. or maybe 2 p.m., meron na siyang crash. What did I feel? I felt sluggish, tapos sleepy. No? I cannot help but be sleepy during those hours. Bakit? Because of the spiking and the crashing. Mabilis mag-spike, energetic ka, but then after an hour or two, it will crash. And dun mo siya mafe-feel. Yung energy levels mo mababa, tapos you'll feel sleepy. Tama? So this one should be monitored. So may mga pagkain din na mataas sa mga sugar at saka mga processed food. So ito yung good rule of thumb ko for you. The more ingredients na nasa pagkain, usually the more processed food na nandyan sa pagkain mo. Take a look at my cereals or take a look at most of the highly processed foods. Napakarami ng ingredients kasi it takes a lot of processed food to maintain it, to sustain the taste. But if you compare that to whole real food, tingnan mo, chicken, one ingredient. Egg, one ingredient. Fish, one ingredient. So the more basic it is, the better. That's why I am so happy that we found these partners no dito sa screen natin. Tingnan niyo yung mga ingredients ng Kito Cocina, Kito Mojo, Sweet Best, Lucas Butter Sticks, Cafe Viva, at Perfect Match. Usually basic lang. Usually 3 to 4 ingredients the most. So let's Go for the basic ingredients. Number two, now, moderate consumption of caffeine, of course, can boost your energy, alertness mo. If you are working out, you might need this as your pre-workout. Tama po ba? But of course, if you take excessive kape, no, it may lead to anxiety at saka jitterness. Sometimes you are stressed at saka anxious, not because you are really stressed, but because you take a lot of caffeine. Now, there are many drinks that have caffeine on it. That's why you have to check the nutrition facts. Not just coffee, yeah, because you can have it as well from your energy drinks. You can also have caffeine from your tea. Well, yeah. Generally speaking, konti yung caffeine ng tea. But again, it's a matter of moderation. So, my good rule of thumb is you don't drink coffee after 12 noon. The latest should be 12 noon. And your maximum should be 2 cups. Actually, yung good rule of thumb is 1 cup a day. And you have to time it. Meaning, timing mo siya so that you can maximize it. So if you're working out, time mo siya 30 minutes to 1 hour before your workout. Or maybe, may mga activity ka like rock climbing or maybe running, you can timing mo siya 30 minutes to 1 hour before that activity because you need that boost of alertness to help you become optimal in that activity. Moderation is the key. That's number two, caffeine. Of course, number three, you know this. I know a friend who is very disciplined when it comes to workout but lacks some plan every weekend. Every weekend, napapasama siya sa mga inuman with friends. Now, when you go for excessive alcohol intake, no, usually it may give you a sense of belongingness kasi one of the reasons why you say yes sa invitation because of course we want to belong and that's normal. No, we want to be part of a certain community. There is a sense of relaxation dun sa pagtake ng alcohol. But of course, excessive alcohol intake may disrupt your sleeping patterns and actually it will disrupt your body liquids, dehydration. And of course, this may lead to stress at saka anxiety. Now, take a look at this simplified explanation. Once you take alcohol, of course, it's foreign, and to be blunt, it's toxic. Your body now will be focused. The energy of your entire body will be not on gaining muscle mode or losing fat mode, but will be focused on excreting the toxins out of your body. No, so supposedly during that time on weekend, your body is losing fat mode. Okay, burning fat mode. Okay, pero since may alcohol, since it's toxin, your body will react. So yung focus niya will be not on the losing fat, but on excreting the alcohol, the toxins. Now, this one for some of you, you find this very challenging at the moment kasi inuman sa work, part of social ethics, you meet with your boss, you meet with your business partners. That's totally okay. But if I can give you a word of advice, no, you can limit it to 1 to 2 drinks a week. No, 1 to 2 drinks a week. Don't be excessive on that. And of course, if you can find ways to go for 1 bottle per gathering, much better. Kasi yung mangyayari, if napadalas yung let's say once a week ka na lang umiinom, no? Pero yung once a week mo, 10 bote ka sa Sanmig. Okay, let's say Sanmig, no? So, of course, overconsumption din siya. Magka-crash yung weekend mo, affected yung sleep mo the next day. Of course, stress ka pagka Monday, kulang ka sa tulog, no? Headache, dizziness. So sometimes may domino effect. What stressful event happened to you on Monday may take a toll on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Unless you're very proactive to do something different to stop the domino effect, no? So again, alcohol with moderation, but if possible, Word of advice from your coach is you don't need alcohol to feel good. You don't need alcohol to feel accepted because there are many ways that you can enjoy without compromising your health. Just open your eyes and explore, and you will see there are many activities that you will feel you're accepted, that will make you happy, and will make you forget your problems. Kasi I believe some people who, let's say, give in to the temptation of alcohol because that's their way of escape. I like to tell you that's a lie because there are many ways to, you know, divert your attention. In fact, if you go for alcohol, it won't really help you with your problems. It may temporarily, you know, stop you from thinking of your problems, but after which, no, nag-crash yung energy levels mo, nag-headache ka, stress ka, I believe it won't help you solve your problems. So there are many ways. Explore, and of course, if there are physical activities, I think that's a practical way as well to, deal with your problems in a positive way. Pang-apat, let me tell you this: procrastination. I remember when I was a teacher, no, were many paperworks. Sobrang dami. So, up until naging habit siya na one miss doon sa paperworks led to 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Meaning to say, yung procrastination, do it later, is a form of stress kasi it will affect your way of thinking at saka madidisrupt yung focus mo. Okay, let me give a specific example. Exam, no? Kasi as a teacher, I had to prepare exams, no? Questionnaire, tapos key answers, tapos I have to give the document to the admin kasi they're the ones who will print the exam papers para ma-distribute sa mga students. Now, what happened? Usually I prepared like 2 days before the exam day, or let's say 3 days, 2 to 3 days. So a night before that, no, 2 days before, I'd feel the rush of procrastination, no, and cramming. Since malapit na yung exam, I have to accomplish everything, tapos hindi na ako matulog. So grabe yung stress. Natapos ko nga, pero hindi quality. No? I submitted the exam paper questionnaires to be printed, pero lutang naman ako. Alam mo yung feeling na gano'n? Procrastination. There are projects that you can slowly accomplish little by little today. Don't wait for the big day. Don't wait for the deadline before you act. No. There are ways to do the important things first, tapos do the unnecessary things later on. I'd feel mas efficient yung way of thinking natin, mas sharper yung mind natin, and you can accomplish many things. Procrastination is not a way to deal with your goal, gaining muscle. Again, the reason why we are placing it here, because the moment you are stressed, your cortisol level will increase. Cortisol level is the stress hormone, which is catabolic. When I say catabolic, it breaks down muscle. So kapag too much stress ka, yung body mo flight or fight mode, yung body mo will not be gaining muscle that time. Especially kapag prolonged stress, chronic yung stress, it will start to tear down muscle. So imagine mo yung pinaghirapan mo sa workout, minsan nasasayang siya because we're not dealing it the right way. Tama? Number 5. Let me tell you this. Excessive screen time. Alam niyo ba, isa sa mga reasons why we are living in a most disrupted world because of the attention that we give to social media. Social media has been designed to get your attention because that's how they earn. The more time you spend in social media, the more attention you give to them, the more time you give to the ads, the businesses, because that's how they get money. No, more time in social media means more money for Facebook, which they get from advertisers. Now, of course, It's a double-edged sword. I believe social media is a good tool, a great tool. One of the reasons why I am a coach and I live bread and butter kung coaching because of social media. Almost 90% of my students are from social media. Double-edged sword. I can use it for good. I can use it for bad. So, kapag na-compromise na yung sleep mo because you're watching a lot of news, by the way, the reason why news are negative, 90% almost, and I believe more than 90% are negative because that's how our brains are wired. Kapag may negative news, headline negative, ang brain natin mas quick to be distracted sa negative than the positive. The more that we will click on the news if it's negative, if it's scandalous, more than if it's positive news. So that's the way it is. News have been designed to distract you. So kapag you're exposed too much to this and you notice that your sleep is disrupted, you notice that your stress is high, maybe this is the time to limit your social media intake. No, you will live, okay, without watching news. And there's this fear called FOMO, the fear of missing out. The reason why we watch news because we don't want to miss anything. No? But if you miss your health, that's another story. So you have to evaluate, no? Evaluate natin yung life natin. Kapag na-disrupt yung sleep mo, stress ka parati, hindi worth it po na ma-miss mo yung news. Tama po ba? So yeah, discernment on this one. Number six, I like to mention this perfectionism. I have read some testimonies sa community natin na nagsimula siya mag-low carb. No? Perfect yung first 2 weeks niya. Walang rice, walang pasta, walang bread. No? Tapos on the second week, na-stress siya. Nung na-stress siya, alam mo yung cue ng brain niya, kapag stress ako, I deserve a reward. So ano mong kinain niya? Pumunta siya sa isang famous na Unli restaurant. I know most of you kumakain dito. Starts with letter V. Usually nasa SM to, yung buffet nila. Starts with letter V. Take a guess. Nangyari, kinain niya lahat ng sweets. Kinain niya lahat ng mga bawal sa low carb, strict low carb. Tapos kinabukasan, na-frustrate siya. Tapos nung na-frustrate siya, sabi na sa self niya, walang pag-asang low carb lifestyle ko. Okay. Hindi na ako babalik. Because of that frustration. And I think one of the reasons why na-frustrate siya because this person wanted to be perfect on the lifestyle. Let me tell you this. In my coaching career and even myself, I've never met someone who is perfect 100% with the lifestyle. There will be days na madidetour ka dun sa pinagplanuhan mo. And that's totally okay. Take a little, relax, don't be too harsh on yourself. Move on ka agad. Kasi this is the principle. A person who is condemned or is frustrated is bound to repeat it. If you are frustrated, you are bound to repeat it. Pero kapag mindset mo, bawi ka agad, move on agad, forgive yourself, most likely you will have the strength to say no to unhealthy lifestyle. Perfectionism is not the way. The way is progress. No? Progress is better than perfectionism. Steady, sure steps. That's why most people give up in healthy lifestyle or working out because they cannot see instant results. And that's true. If you work out now, you won't see any progress after. No, if you look at yourself in the mirror, if you eat healthy now, you won't see any results today after you take that healthy meal. But if you commit to that 6 months, 1 year, wow, what a transformation it will do to your body. No, so don't commit to perfectionism. Commit to progress, one day at a time, one steady, sure progress at a time. Pangpito, lack of exercise. One of the quickest ways to be depressed is to sit down and face your laptop or your mobile camera or mobile cell phone. Tama? try mo experiment if you are not if you don't believe on this, because I've tried this as well during the pandemic, 'di ba? We are stuck at home, binging sa laptop at saka sa phone. Alam mo, I don't feel refreshed after 6, 5, 7, 8 hours of watching. I don't feel good after. No, I might feel relaxed, kasi you're not moving, you're not really exerting effort, but you feel, honestly speaking, I felt useless. I felt drained mentally, physically. No, kahit wala kang ginagawa. We are moving creatures. We have been designed to move. That's why yung health natin nakadepende sa movement natin. Meron tayong joints, meron tayong bones, meron tayong elastic na skin, yung may sweat glands tayo, meron tayong nerve function, no? Meron tayong blood flow. Nakadepende po lahat yun sa movement natin. So more circulation means more healing. And not to tell you the hormones that have been secreted after your workout, di ba? One of the hormones that is being secreted after a workout is the hormone called endorphin. Endorphin is the natural painkiller. That's why most of you feel good and relaxed after your workout. And that's true. Lack of exercise won't help you. You have to move around. Walo, I like to tell you this. Alam niyo ba yung overcommitment, okay, with your obligations sa work, obligations with your organizations, commitment with your friends, commitment with your other friends. This may sound good, but the moment you say yes to someone or some activity, you are saying no to the rest. Now, for example, if you say yes to, let's say, a festival, alam mo yung festival, let's say sa Sinulog sa Cebu. If you say yes to that, you are saying no to other activities. Maybe on that hour, you're supposed to be working out or be spending time with your family. But that time is allotted to Sinulog. Now, I'm not saying you be killjoy or you don't attend some social gatherings. That's totally okay. But it should be a balance. And we have to realize that our time is limited. And we're not busy actually. We are not busy people, but we choose to spend time with the activity that we choose to spend time for. Meaning to say, if you find it very valuable at saka important, hindi problema yan. Kasi pupuntahan mo yan, gagawin mo yan. No? Overcommitment means you struggle to balance between yung time at saka energy mo. Limited po yung energy natin at saka time natin. 40s and above especially. Yung time nyo is limited. No? Your money, some of you are unlimited. Pero actually, yung energy nyo at saka time are not unlimited. They have limits. That's why you have to spend them wisely. Spend them on things that will improve your life, that will improve your relationships, that will improve your health, your mental clarity. So every activity that we do is a matter of addition or subtraction to your energy and time. An example of addition is workout. Kasi once you do workout, it adds energy to you, it adds good hormones to you, it adds good health to you. An example of subtraction activity is, let's say, excessive screen time. It it negates or it deducts energy from you. It deducts your time to do the necessary things. No, it deducts you from moving. Kasi you, most of the time when you're watching, diba, you are either sleeping or sitting down. Overcommitment. So these are the 8 things that we must limit, that we must, as much as possible, be aware of. Because if you're not aware of this will slow down your muscle gain journey. Overcommitment, lack of exercise, perfectionism, excessive screen time, procrastination, alcohol, caffeine, at saka highly processed foods. By the way, take note kung caffeine na excessive caffeine. Kasi I'm taking caffeine, but I'm using it, timing it to boost my energy sa workout or any mental activity. There you go. Ano po yung mga questions natin about our topic or anything that you want to know about our muscle gain, losing fat journey? Hello po, Ma'am Leslie Balagwel. Hello po, sir. May tanong po ako. 7 months po ako clean. Low carb ngayon po. Bakit po naglalagay yung buho ko? Now, common to. Usually sa mga hindi aware ng doing the low carb the sustainable way. What do you mean by that? Kapag mababa yung protein mo, okay, it may lead to hair loss. So, Ma'am Leslie, very important po na even though nasa low carb kayo, make sure po hindi po compromise yung protein intake nyo. Make sure po na angay po siya sa weight ninyo. If you weigh 50 kilograms, times 2 mo lang, that 100 grams of protein should be your protein intake every day. Never compromise your protein intake because if you compromise it, it will lead to compromise sa hair, sa nails mo, at saka sa skin mo. So those are the things. Walking while listening outside the house here in Quezon City, walking in action si Ma'am Eunice. You are applying what you've learned, no? Movement. J. Beth Oclos Arellano. Coach, good evening. 18 hours yung fasting ko. Check ko sugar ko 130. Okay po ba ito? Thank you. Well, now, ma'am, if you have diabetes, if you have concerns with your sugar levels, very important that you go for high protein, low carb lifestyle. But usually what we recommend, it should not be above 100. That's what we recommend that is sustainable for those who want to sustain their sugar levels. So if that's the case po, ma'am, you may want to check your food intake if there are possible sugar spikes and commit to the long term, ma'am, because it is not automatic. It's not instant po yung pag maintain or yung pag stabilize ng sugar levels niyo. But what you're doing, ma'am, fasting is one of the ways to stabilize it. Abeth Magno is also watching. Good evening to you, ma'am. Watching from Antipolo, CRDS, Rosalinda Espartinas. Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Tani Lee Rag is also watching. Yes. Galinda. Good po sa inyo, Sir Tani. Also, Evelyn Abanes is also watching. Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Carben Buok is also watching. Luz Balansin is also watching. Agree, sabi nito ni Ma'am Susan Gulmatico. I have a friend in elementary, yung last name niya Gulmatico. I'm not sure if you're connected to him. Taga Bacolod po siya. Taga Bacolod po yung province ko, by the way. Leon Emal is also watching. Kamusta po kayo, Sir? Lozunica Escartin is also watching. Ferdinand Eka Lico. Gandang gabi po sa inyo. Ang yun yung biceps ni Sir Ferdinand to. Nagagalit yung biceps. No? Wow, Ria Mendelas. Yeah. Mga linya na natin bawi na lang bawi. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Pilyang Ope. Yes. Catch up lang po. Okay, no need to condemn yourself. Yeah, watching from the city of love. I assume this is Iloilo. Ma'am Pinky Antonio. Ilongga. Si Ma'am Pinky. Tama po ba? Happy to help, Ma'am Susan. If you find this very informative, by the way, I'd like to encourage you to share this or tag your loved ones kasi that's the way to support the movement. Let your relatives especially know that this is the time to take charge of their own health. Gone were the days na inaasa natin lahat sa doctor natin. Doctors are good people. They may help you. But at the end of the day, it's your body. And at the end of the day, our goal is to heal yourself. No? So the first step to do that is to be responsible with your food intake, with your activity. No? So share it to them, let them know there's hope. No? Jeff Nora Koopman is also watching. Ma'am Nora, yeah, good evening, sabi ni Ma'am Nora. Yes, kamusta po kayo, Ma'am Nora? Hope all is well po sa inyo. Wills Paghubasan is also watching. Pa-share naman po yung daily food diet nyo. Okay. Ito po yung usual ko na food. Hindi po doon nag-iiba. No. Since many months ago na. Actually, more than 2 years na siguro. No. The way I calculated, once I commit to this, all is well. Ground beef, chicken breast, bangus, ah, ano pa ba? Itlog at saka tuna. Okay, yung purong lean tuna. 5, most of the time. Mondays through Saturdays. Every Sunday, usually may disruption kasi dine out with friends and family. No? Sunshine. Gora is also watching. Yes, ang ganda po ng profile picture ni ma'am. Yeah. Sunshine na sunshine. Hello, Adele Merca. Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Kamusta buhay-buhay? Watching from Butuan City naman, si Edetha Gilo. Go! Yes. Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Kamusta yung galaw-galaw natin? Again, I'd like to encourage you to invest learning. That's why you're watching this one. And for some of you who want to commit to a different year, different you, this 2024, again, we are opening our slots for personalized coaching. Personalized coaching for those people who need a coach, an accountability coach who will guide you every step of the way. If may coach po kayo, you will be forced in a good way to show up sa workouts nyo. So if you find it challenging to show up sa workout nyo, how to do it, ano yung dapat gawin sa pagkain nyo, I like to encourage you to go for personalized coaching. The way you invest in your dream house or maybe dream car, these are good things. But how much more your body? Your body is the only place you live in. So there must be a blueprint to that. So again, we have Coach Chester Worthagan Academy. We're opening the slots again for the month of February. So if you want to grab your slot, message mo ako sa page ko and I will give to you details sa personalized coaching natin. Watching from Sorsogon, si Ruth. Go! Kamusta po kayo, ma'am? Yes. Good evening, sir. Kamusta po kayo? Okay. Si Lucille. At may question tayo dito. Wow, yeah. Good evening, coach. Bumalik ang belly fats ko mula din ako nag-OMAD. Natigil ako sa pag-weightlifting kasi pagod na ako sa araw-araw na paghanap buhay ng gawain. Malengke ko tinda tuluto. Minsan nagbubuhat pa ako ng kaon soft things. Nag-refill lang sa left. Ano ba pwede? Flat na sana noon kaso kayo ko sobrang payat. Kaya mostly nag 3 meal a day na ako. Eto, belly fat na naman. This is a very valid question, Ma'am Merlita. Given that you're busy with your work, hanap buhay, that's your priority, and that should be your priority, no? Especially if you have urgent need, no? So I feel, ma'am, you felt overwhelmed by your responsibilities. I can sense that. Also, you are confused then on what to do. Kasi you want to get rid of your belly fat, but right now with your lifestyle, medyo challenging siya. Now, ma'am, Marlita, thank you for letting me know. Number 2, ma'am, it takes time to remove belly fat. Usually, yung spot for our body to store fat is usually yung belly fat. Although distributed siya in other parts, sa kamay mo, sa braso, sa paa, sa neck mo, sa back mo, but usually yung belly fat is the spot. That's why it's called stubborn. I say it's not easy to let it go. Tama po ba? So now, ma'am, that's the mindset number 1. It takes time to get rid, of your belly fat. Number 2, very important, ma'am, that you commit then to high protein, low carb lifestyle. Kasi if you do this right, you will lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. Lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. Kasi possible, ma'am, na mag-reveal yung abs nyo or maybe mag-lessen yung body fat nyo pero sobrang payat nyo naman. And tama po kayo, ayaw nyo po maging sobrang payat. So we will do it the right way. Yung goal, ma'am, is to at least lose weight around 0.5 kilogram per week. Kapag hindi gumagalaw yung weighing scale, a week after, that's the time to lessen your food intake. You get it, ma'am, from you lessen it from your fat at saka carb intake. Protein never compromise yet kasi yung goal natin again is to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. Samahan niyo po ng walking at saka workout so that it will be sustainable. Pangasinan, si Melba nagwa-watch. Marinas, kamusta po kayo? Sir Mario is also watching. Doc Malo Basilo is also watching from Antipolo. Kamusta ma'am yung workout natin? And we will have here last question. Okay. Si Carol Spirit. Good evening, Coach. Paano ko malaman yung ang required amount of protein intake daily? Ano yung computation? Salamat po at nilagasin po yung buhok ko manipis na kita na anit. Ano po dapat gawin? Hindi ako strict LC now. Dati nung nag-umpisa pa lang nagawa kong strict but now hindi na ako, Coach. Gain ako ng timbang. Sorry, I have to fast track yung question. Si Ma'am Carol, that's good that you let me know. You measure your protein intake depending on your weight. So let's say 50 kilograms po kayo. Let's say times 2 mo lang. That's the good rule of thumb. So 50 times 2, that's 100 grams. 100 grams of protein a day. Divide mo po sa frequency of meals na that you follow. Maybe 2 or 3 meals a day. Also, ma'am, you may want to take collagen. Collagen is a good supplement that can help you with your hair, nail, at saka skin health. Okay? I hope that's clear, no? May question pa po tayo dito? Okay. All is well. Again, I like to show to you my drinks right now. Meron tayong dark chocolate. Okay? Dark chocolate, this is my drink. Because it's low carb, yes. At saka may magnesium siya. This can help you with your sleep. No? I have supplementation with magnesium, by the way. But aside from that, I love to take dark chocolate kasi nakaka-relax. Tapos, alam mo yung warm feeling, di ba? We need that warm feeling either by tea or by dark chocolate. So this is my go-to drink in the evening. I hope our topic for tonight has helped you to take charge of your stress management. Our health is not just about eating right. It's not just about moving right, but also thinking right. So we have to manage stress because if you do it the right way, it will sustain your health. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm so happy that you placed time here, and I'm so happy that many people are now aware of this movement, low carb muscle gain. I'm Coach Nino, your coach to rebuild your health by gaining muscles. Kita-kits tayo ulit every Tuesday at saka Thursday at 7 p.m. God bless po sa lahat. Salamat po sa inyo and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.